how this goes. Hopefully things are... Hey, it works. We love it when it works. I think. Yes? Good. Alright. So, I've got a new pair of headphones. I hope this doesn't fuck with anything. It actually sounds like I'm talking inside my own head right now because I've got, for the first... Holy shit, the difference when I take that off is immense. Like, the full coverage, like, well over the ears. Where's the stupid box? I forget which one I ultimately chose. Audio Technica. So, like, this is the first time I've ever worn headphones that fully cover my ears, and it's gonna take some getting used to. Let me tell you. But, the cord! Oh my god, the cord. It's as tall as I fucking am, I think. Which means that I'm not going to rip my ears off every time I stand up and forget to take the headphones off, which I did more than I would like to admit. Either way, it looked like the game automatically detected and connected to my PS4 controller, even though I'm playing on PC, which makes me happy. Oh, I've been waiting for this for so goddamn long, but I wanted to make sure I finished Bloodborne before I got started on it, or I probably never would have actually came back to Bloodborne. Because I would have forgotten while I got obsessed in this, I'm sure. So I've watched, what was it? I forget who it was, but it was probably ENB based on the timestamp. Either that or, like, because like when anybody made any kind of Sekiro content at all, I just straight up was like, nope, can't watch that. After I saw a little bit of the opening gameplay, because like just because it comes from FromSoft doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be a rousing success. Like, I still ended up liking Dark Souls 2, but it took a lot of time to get into. Okay. This title's default spoken language is Japanese. Okay. Fortunately, that won't be a significant problem for me. Text, default. Voice, default. Sure. Text in English, thank you. Okay, and I just press B for back. You see, that's how the buttons are supposed to be set up. It's like, God damn it, Gunvolt, why? Okay, toggle auto target. Target auto lock. No, I will do my own locking on. Auto target off. That doesn't actually vibrate the controller while I'm trying to do that. So I don't know if that's going to make a significant difference. Honestly, actually, come to think of it, I don't know if the PS4's vibration controls have ever worked with PC games. At least on my computer. I'm sure there's a way to set that up, but honestly, vibration isn't as much of a thing for me. I don't particularly care about it one way or the other. So display, don't care. Yeah, I'm not going to need that. Auto hide partial, auto hide all, always hide, always show, auto hide partial. We'll go with auto hide partial for now. I don't know what that is. Adjust brightness. Adjusted so the image on the right is barely visible. I mean, sure, that works. Okay, that's gonna make it a bit more tame. Controller config. Alright, left stick movements, step dodge, hold to sprint, that's normal. Jump? We have a jump. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's very new. Crouch, release crouch is left stick. So that's a toggle. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Camera control, change target, lock on target. Up, down, left, right. Camera reset and lock on. Alright, so that's standard for FromSoft. Cycle quick items forward and reverse. Cycle prosthetic tool. Okay. Attack is right button. Use prosthetic tool is right trigger. Or so your prosthetic is like your strong attack then, I guess. Deflect or hold to guard. Grappling hook on left trigger. Neat. Action, hold, collect loot. Use item. Eavesdrop, touch remnant. Eavesdrop, you say. Remnant menu, stop recording. What? Stop recording? Where's the start recording button then, I guess? Key config. No, I don't need any of that. Input device options. Okay. Graphics options. Full screen. Yep. for whether rendering is simplified when performance drops. Nah, my computer should be good enough nowadays. I got a new one for, you know, extra processing power on the motherboard. I needed a stronger CPU. Quality settings, high, sure. And settings. Normally I would drop most, if not all of those, if I was on my old computer, just because I don't care about graphics. But hey, as long as I've got the power, might as well use it. Launch settings, online mode, sure. Alright. Then it just goes through the controls anyway. God damn it. But no, that's fine. Nice shot. Oh, that's a great move. Half sorting? Neat. But will that actually fix the problem? It rarely ever does. It's like, by the way, if he's taken, get him back. It's like you were expecting him to get taken instead of just, you know, killed. It's like, I'm pretty sure the standard go-to this time was just fucking put him to the axe. As is normal. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it, but maybe I should have put this in English, because obviously the Japanese voice acting is going to be fantastic, but I would have liked to have seen how well they did it in English. Considering that From Software went out of their way to make all of their games base English, with then Japanese subtitles in their own home country. I would be interested. I would have think that they would have a pretty good pool of English voice actors to draw on.
あなたの主のために。
Ooh, he got old. Either that or he's covered in ash. I can't tell. Are we moving into gameplay? We are. Ormond's letter. A letter thrown into a well. Crow's Wolf, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. So this is the reason why I was most... God, talking with these headphones on is something else. I can't tell if I'm getting myself louder or not. Whatever, I'll have to get used to it eventually. I'm leaving one side on. I mean, I'm leaving both sides on. My instinct was to take one side off. Anyway, so this game apparently favors stealth. Now, I remember when it came out, there was a lot of criticism about it, but then again, that criticism was probably coming from a lot of... Okay, so if there's a tutorial-based prompt on that, I'm actually going to go the other way. Am I sprinting? Okay, I don't actually seem to have a stamina bar. Okay, so the B button isn't actually doing anything. None of the other trigger buttons are... Oh, hello. So if I press jump while I'm in the air, I kick. It looks like that will knock me off a wall, but only once. How can I do that with a corner, for instance? Okay, so it doesn't just mark a wall and then say, no, you can't do it anymore. Okay, hugging a wall will automatically put me into the stealth screen, which I noticed when I crouched. So what happens if... So I can jump when I swim. Do I get anything for going this way and checking it out? Oh, yes. So I would be willing to bet that that jump kick is also possible to be an attack. I would think that I could grab that rope there. But I don't know what the prompt would be. Okay, so maybe now if I jump off the wall... It looks like I'm trying to grab something when I press the square button. But it doesn't seem to want to grab the rope unless it's just super precise. Oh, maybe I have to hold it down. Maybe. That does look like it does something different. Okay, so I definitely don't want to accidentally tap jump twice, or it goes into the jump kicking thing. It could just be that this is something I'll have to remember and come back to revisit later. But it really does look like I could grab those ropes, climb up it, and then, using the mechanics I do have available to me, get over to that item. Maybe I'm just being locked because of the tutorial, so once I've actually used more of the buttons, it'll let me actually do that. So let me try. Okay, so if I hold down the square button, which would be X on an Xbox controller, I think. Yeah, X, A, B, Y. Yeah, okay, so yeah. I'm doing this, whatever this is. Whatever the left trigger is seems to reset it. as there's jumping. Okay, either way. I should probably get a move on. Air near wall jump. Mostly just go straight up then, I guess. Okay, but this does look like I will eventually be able to come back here. So that goes back right to where I was. Because, like, that animation really looks like he's trying to grab something in front of him. Like a ledge or something. So let me just try. Yeah, that he won't grab that ledge. And that looks like a very grabbable... Oh, jeez! Okay, so that must be something else, then. Door. Because I do know that that's the interact key from reading the controls. Okay. Okay, then that allows you to look your camera all the way around the wall. And since you are still with the faded edges around the screen, that means even while you're peeking, you're still hiding. Advance without being seen by crouching in bushes or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment. Use stealth to avoid enemies and head to the Moonview Tower. If you're about to be seen, warning markers appear above enemies' heads. Okay.
特に稼などしておりませんが、構わぬのでしょうか。大事ない。刀もなく、気力すらない。奴はもうただのふぬけよ。
See, now that's the kind of thing that would make me want to come back here after I've got weapons, just to put them in their place. It's like, you should clean up your fucking messes. And, like, there's a reason why they went around, you know, putting everybody to the axe during warring periods in any country. Okay, so it looks like the fog increases when I'm in these plants, so that's my indicator that they provide me more protection. Okay, so you can eavesdrop with a button instead of just constantly having to have your ears pinned open if any enemies are talking near you and risking the chance of missing information or tidbits. That's a good way of doing that, I think, because then if you don't want to find all of the information in the game, you don't have to. You can deliberately skip some of those if you want. I'd be willing to bet. Uh-huh. Shame that nobody's, you know, like, connecting information on any of this. It's like, hey, there's a shinobi in the well. By the way, there's a hole in the wall. It's like, nobody could get through that fucking cliff face. You know, except for maybe that fucking shinobi. methinks don't stand up. Just, you know, off the top of my head. So I do wonder about how much fall you can take in this game before you start taking damage. I'm going to roll down there and see if there's anything here. Probably not. But I like looking around and checking corners. So it looks like jumping actually uncrouches you. I'll have to keep that in mind. So you can't quietly jump. X in the air near ledge, hang. So it specifically requires a programmed ledge type. I see. This, like, now that I've experienced this mechanic, though, I definitely want to go back to that well, because that absolutely looks like something I could take at this point in the game. Oh, for some reason I thought that was crouch. Okay, but you stealth as soon as you grab a ledge, so as long as the jump itself doesn't necessarily make noise, you might be able to use that to your advantage. And this would be my objective. Good old-fashioned From Software with their pretty lights to tell you where objectives are. Like ladders in Blytep.
よく来てくれた。久しいな、狼よ。
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
表を上げよ。くさび丸、そなたの刀だ。我が忍びよ。主従の約定に従い、命を賭し、我に仕えよ。
御意。
A katana given by Kuro, the divine heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it was found its way back into the hands of Wolf. The name Kusabimara beseeches, a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A much of the blade itself may manifest. So, yeah, the left stick controls movement. I'm a little concerned about that sudden jerk to the right my character just did. I've been suspecting for a while that my controller was going to shit. Like, just in the very earliest stages of it, but so far it hasn't deliberately messed with any of my games yet. So I'm just going to keep that in mind. Morning!
狼よ、傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ、そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。これで傷を癒してくれ。
Healing gourd. A gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd. Made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works. The seeds within, you say?
さて、そなたの体、その後大事はないか。
その後とは。
あの世のこと、覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。
That's not a good idea. That's never a good idea. Always talk about it now.
出さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずは その橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな。足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら昔聞かせてくれたであろう。こうピーッとな。その音を頼りにそなたのもとへ行こう。
I am somewhat glad that they didn't actually attempt to, like, subtitle that noise. Okay, so up uses left and right cycle. That's slightly different. I hope I don't end up, Oh, I actually have to equip it. Equipment menu allows you to change your currently equipped quick items. There are 5 slots. Got it. Homeward idle. Well, that's fast. A small palm-sized wooden Buddha can be used repeatedly. Held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father, its corners are rounded with use. This Buddha is used to return home, and will return the user to the last visited sculptor's idol or to the dilapidated tent. Okay. 1 of 1 uses. A lot of locked equipment slots here, I'm noticing. Items currently in possession can be viewed through the inventory menu. Categories can be changed with triggers. No, the top buttons, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, there's a lot of information on the bottom of the screen there. Vitality, attack power, unseen aid. My HP bar is in the bottom left there with plenty of room to grow. To next skill point 500. 0 of 15. Off the top of my head, I'd guess that looks like maybe Shikigami. That, like little paper or puppet / idols that they would use, maybe? I don't know. And then that's obviously money in the bottom, right? Not a lot of healing, but okay.
堀に沿って進んだ橋のこの芦名の城を出す。見つけたら合図。芦の歯笛を。
Right then. It won't let me peek out the window with that. Okay. Methinks going out the front door is probably not a good idea. So I noticed that there's a lot of debris on the ground that make noise when you walk around it. I'm betting that that's going to eventually be a problem. Pellet. Medicinal pellets that slowly restore vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. The records say it has been used in battles since times long gone, and lent to the famed resilience of Ashina warriors. A pill case full of these pellets could also serve as a battle charm. Okay, that looks like you can only hold 3 of them. I bet that's a consumable healing item, much like the vitality gems in Dark Souls 2. I don't think there's any kind of zoom in. Although I do notice that there's a platform out there. Looks like maybe I can get to the 2nd floor exterior and walk around it. Maybe. Anything in the ceiling? Doesn't look like there's roof access here. Well, rather than go out the front door, which doesn't seem wise, let me at least check. Okay, so it looks like the front door is clear then. Oh. We've got a patroller. He looks like he looks like some farmer from the boonies that just got yanked out. It's like, here, have this sword, patrol. Do a good job. Oh, this unlocks the door too. You just gonna leave that hanging open. The shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. When an enemy's posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. Right button to attack, right button after breaking posture is death blow. Gotcha. Oh, that looks like debris that I might accidentally kick. So I did see him patrolling already, so I'm going to wait until he does that. Try and get up behind him. Well, that was already a poor start to the run. Yeah. I'm just gonna let myself die so I can try that over again. Hopefully I don't end up all the way back in the well. Left button the moment the enemy attacks, lands, deflect. I tried that, but I must have got the timing wrong. It refilled my HP bar all the way? That seems a bit cheesy. Oh, his friend down there is patrolling up. Might have seen me. Yeah, right when I went to patrol, right when I went to get behind him, his friend came up the stairs. And I just straight up didn't even notice it. I wonder what that arrow was about. Actually, I'll wait until... Yeah, he does that. Otherwise, he's going to flip around right behind me. Okay, so there is death from a sneak attack like that. But it immediately stands me back up. So I can get around this fence. Will he notice the dead body of his friend? Okay, so that's a parry. So, I don't know. The fact that when you kill him, you immediately stand back up all the way. I don't know that I like that. I also don't know if he spotted me just out of hand. Sometimes relentless attack is not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. Master Shinobi can use a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve swift victory. Moment attack lands, deflect. That's odd. So, it doesn't seem that it's instantaneously fast. Yeah, I already know about that. So there is a bit of a delay until you pull your sword out. I have to get used to that. What I was hoping was that this was a ledge that I could jump, but I did find out that you do have mid-air attacks, which is interesting. And I wonder if you can jump on enemies' heads like in, what is it, Ninja Gaiden? Using that mid-air jump animation. Either way, I want to test something. Yeet! When downed or posture broken, B safety roll. Okay. I'm getting more in tutorials about the combat from, So, like, I'm going to find someplace much safer to stand next time than just out to the field off to his left. Because it looks like enemies aren't, you know, like, explicitly stupid. Just because you're, like, slightly hunkered down, but still within plain view. I would like to try and kill him relatively close to him to see if it does immediately make a bunch of noise. Or if it's been important to, like, time your battles and, Okay, so moving fast doesn't seem to... Like, there's a difference in movement. Oh, he already noticed. Okay, so attack-based posture breaks are very swift. The backstab that I did was relatively slow by comparison. I don't actually know how well hidden I am over here. Hidden enough, I guess. Yeah, I figured that already, but game, don't worry about it. Yeah, I do actually want to get around the... camera positioning seems pretty important. By locking onto your target and keeping your enemy in front of you, you'll find it much easier to attack, deflect, and perform other combat actions. I'm thinking I'll die if I just drop down. Okay, but I can hold X to, well, square on my case, but yeah, good enough. I can hold it to just immediately grab a ledge beneath me. Now, one of these... No, these are both peasant looking. So I could just sneak by them, but my instinct is to just, you know, straight up irk them. Oh. So it warns you if you're about to get spotted by somebody. Those two are just straight up facing each other. This door is open. I'm wondering if there's a perfect stealth option or not here. Or if they just expect you to get used to combat. Here! Bye. Oh, so it just takes a chunk of your HP out for that. Note to self, always hold the interact button. I did it. Failed it. That. Yep. Well, at this point, I'm just feeling like restarting. But always hold the grab ledge button. Lesson learned. Ledge grabbing is not an automatic process. So I can come back and kill him. Now, do I earn... Doesn't look like I've earned anything for killing people. No money or that bar for skill points. I know there are people in there, but it doesn't look like I can actually get them anymore. So I wonder if this level is the game's way of telling you that there's times for stealth and there's times for just straight up going at him with the sword. I forget why this ledge is here. What did I gain from here? Ah. Back in the well. Okay, so now that I have my sword, will it let me do more things, I wonder? Okay, so I do have a swift swim option of the sword. Like, if I could get to that ledge, I'm confident that I can get to the item, just... Maybe if I don't know why cutting the rope would do anything, but I'm willing to try. Yeah, that definitely doesn't do anything. So now that I know that I do need to hold the button down, is there anywhere that I can grab in here if I try and test that knowledge? Well, looks like I still can't get that, which is a shame. And I don't see anything else around here that would indicate otherwise. So it looks like unless the ledge has an indicator on it, I won't ever be able to actually grab it. It just goes to where it starts. Curious about that wall. No, it doesn't look like that wall actually comes back around to access over here. No, there's just a cliff face up here. Okay, cool. I wasn't entirely sure that I was going to be able to do that. It looks like there is a bit of ledge protection. It is protecting me from just directly walking off as long as I'm only gently moving the stick. If I full tap the stick in a direction, though, I suspect it'll let me walk right off to my doom. Now, at this distance, they don't seem to have any spotting on me. I don't want to step on those logs. Oh, he looks like I wouldn't want to fight him front up. Glad he didn't see my head jumping up and around that ledge. Is there something I could use over there, maybe? Oh. Counter slash can be performed immediately after deflecting an attack. This allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy time to recover. Oh, yeah, we'll figure that out eventually, though. Yep. I kind of figured I was just going to straight up die there. I didn't have enough health to deal with that. I wonder if the game penalizes you for death in any way? Because, like, right now it's just restarting me, but this is the tutorial level, so that's not surprising. Oh, I thought I would have got that. Okay, so I am definitely going to have to put some practice into parrying in this one. Mostly just because it seems like it has a bit of a delay on the front. If I just quickly get out of here. Okay, so basically, normally I'm used to, in Dark Souls, parrying the hand that swings the weapon is generally the best thing to use to determine whether or not you should swing your parry. Oh damn, he'll spot you from miles away if you're over here. I think I actually interrupted his attack there. Death blow against strong enemies. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown by the regular circles. Yeah, I figured that out just by looking at it. Thanks, game. Okay, so I can't attack and block at the same time. That's odd. Oh, and they'll go for you when you're down. Oh, I have my own posture. Yeah, and he'll hyper armor straight through if you just try to spam attacks on him. So this game absolutely has its own personal flow, and I feel like people coming here from a Souls title will probably screw themselves over a fair deal. Yeah, they're not gonna miss you just murdering somebody right in front of them. But there is some precision to sneaking. So let's see. Actually, screw this wall. I wonder if you can quickly grab a death blow with that little dash forward, because it seems like, yeah, you're still faded. It could just be that the fade takes a second to fade away. Oh, hello. He saw something, but he doesn't know what it is yet. Okay, so distracting and baiting enemies is definitely going to be a thing in here. Why wouldn't I kill him? I think that might be even one of the dummies that was just dissing me. Let's see, this is not where the tree jump is. It's like, how can I not use that? So it's going to take me some getting used to, because my head is having some trouble wrapping around let's see. So I can jump onto the tree, but as far as I can tell, I wish I had some kind of zoom in function right now. There are definitely ledges over there. I just don't think I can get to them from the tree branch. Some testing will be required. Okay, so again, I can remember to just hold down the button. Alright, I'm instinctively pressing the jump button to climb up ledges. I keep forgetting that I need to jump there, but it's fine, this is good enough. I'd like to see if there's some kind of like... so sloppy and ham-handed. I suspect that From Software's signature is that enemies wouldn't just magically forget that I'm here. Now, you see, that ledge over there doesn't look like it's something I can grab. Now, the ideal here would be that they would never go away from being yellow again. But if they just fully drop AI, if they just fully drop aggro, that's kind of cheesy. Oh, and whoops. Okay, so quickly here, I want to test and see if... Alright, well, I can at least jump here. And I watched an enemy break this earlier, so now I know that I can do that. Yeah, my instinct to press the jump button to climb up is definitely getting in the way here. There is falling kills. Cool. Yeah, so even against this enemy, you can't like, the button doesn't create a magical block in front of you the instant you tap it. You have to actually time it out. So there's a bit of delay on it. What did that do? Oh, interesting. There's hotkeys for... That is fucking weird. I don't actually like that. Hang on. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just messing with the stream over here. I wanted to check and make sure that there was... Okay, good. Because I slapped the keyboard over here and I wasn't sure if I'd turned it off or not, and I have not. And now... Whoa, hey! There's a comment from Wyatt. I didn't even know that he was here. Then again, I can't actually see anything. Because I'm full screened over here. When did that happen? Ah, right, YouTube doesn't timestamp comments. Actually, does any streamer service timestamp comments? I don't know. Oh, there's ledge here. Can I use that for anything, or is that just for... Oh. Well, hello there. Oh, yeah. There is going to be a lot of practice involved in getting parrying down in this. For a split second, I thought there was a ledge down there, and I was about to jump, but that's actually a slope. And I would die. So I did notice that there was some kind of platform around the upper edge here. Wanted to see if I could get up there. I don't see anything like that, though. Don't know why... Like, that's probably just there for decorative purposes, be thorough. Nah, about that enemy down here. Okay, so I think he has a triggered patrol path, because it seems like he always comes out at around about the time you get here. Either that, or I just was fortunate enough to take exactly enough time to show up here like this. So I'm not crouching right now, but I am quite far away from them. Interestingly enough, he didn't actually notice me until... Alright, so if I'm not locked onto them, it can actually be pretty easy to miss. Oh, so your character will not get up unless you dodge. Yeah, this is ham-handed in the utmost. Let me mess about real quick with... So since I want to reset my HP bar anyway, I would like to have a gander over here. Like, this tree feels significant, but maybe this is a level I'll revisit later. Still, I need to die anyway, so... Oh, maybe if I had actually held down square, I went for my right trigger to grab the ledge. That was dumb of me. But I am getting at it. I am getting some work done on that. He thought he saw something, but he doesn't know what it is. Alright, cool. I'm glad to know that I can do that. So he definitely, you know, was like, hey, what was that? At me doing that right in front of him. So it doesn't look like enemies will just magically spot you because you didn't happen to be in the crouching stance. And he didn't even hear that. Okay, so that's neat. Hello? Hello? Okay, hello? Hello? And he definitely heard that, though. Oh, they didn't hear it. It just let me know that I'm at risk of being spotted by them. So let me just disappear. This could actually work out to my advantage. Can I get him from here? I can. Oh, if they give me an item that lets me distract enemies, I'm going to do that so much. Okay, so if I do that, I can actually get rid of everyone here pretty quietly. So would he just magically lose me from that, or no? Okay, so I went for attacking there instead of blocking. And that didn't work out in my favor. Okay, maybe. I guess not. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, so my instinct to just go for non-stop parries is probably playing against me here because it does look like it's really important to get your attacks in to damage posture as well. You don't just get a free win for having gone for the parry and post. Interesting. So there is a lot of precision to parrying them. Each attack is definitely unique in its own right, it looks like. But I don't feel like messing with that much fuck up right at the start. Oh, yeet! Interesting. I can't make that thread that needle as well as I would before. Alright, before I was thinking that there was enough stun on each attack that I wasn't able to get a parry in between, but maybe that depends on the attack. Because I definitely got it there. So he was about to notice me because I was rubbing up against him there for a split second. So precision with pressing the button is actually important. Don't mind the sword just kind of poking out of the ledge here, son. You don't see anything. That is so great. So I am not as good as I would like myself to be with deflecting. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like he just aggroes at specific points or distances. Oh, he went for a big heavy attack there. And he whiffed me. That was just a normal block. That was a normal block. That was a deflect. Okay, so some attacks I can interrupt by attacking at him, others I cannot. Fistful of Ash. Ash gripped into a hardened clump. Throw it at an enemy to temporarily distract them. Initially, the snow falls thick, and thus the hearth runs thick with ash. Huh. Okay, so it looks like I will eventually get access to storage, but I can only carry a fixed number of items with me at any given time. So there's the branch I saw before, and this is the other place I was looking at. Doesn't look like anything's down here. Oh, that looks like someplace I might be able to jump to. Probably a pretty precise jump, though. Okay, so unless the ledge is specifically marked out, it doesn't look like I'm ever going to be able to grab any. In the air near wall jump. In the air near ledge hang. Okay. Oh. I'm going all the way down, it looks like. Hello? That's something else. Giant geckos in the pond. Okay. Okay. Can't quite reach that. Unless... No. Alright, so running doesn't make a difference in the jump height. That was a little janky, but I'll take it. Oh, I see. I was supposed to actually jump out there. So I'm a little concerned that I might have missed something back there where I killed the big boy. Don't know that I can actually go back or not, yo. Definitely want whatever's over there. It looks like this is the way to get to it, but let me see if I can backtrack real quick. That. Expected to hug the wall there. Duly noted. Okay, so this is the way I came. It's not open from this side. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I am supposed to go this way. I kind of figured since there was so much stuff over here, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't an item or anything that I missed. Why do I have to hug the wall when I can just jump? What was the hotkey for eavesdrop? Down.
この橋の下、堀のどん詰まりに抜け穴があるじゃろ。あそこも見張り手よとの仰せだと。なんとも限界なことじゃ。戦が近いのかもしれんの。
There is something off about this one. What am I looking at here? What the fuck are you? Not a human, that's for sure. Or the very far gone human. Why'd I notice that before I walked up on it? Well, I got a full set of those, so free use if I find another one, I guess. Either that or it just gets teleported to storage, I hope. This looks like a one-way. That's a very suspicious looking statue. So I can hang off this ledge and probably safely drop down into the boat. I would like to kill those MacGuffins on the bridge. That absolutely looks like a ledge I should be able to climb. Oh well, I guess this is all there is to it. Oh, so he didn't need me to catch him. He just lands on his own 2 feet. That's nice.
狼をよく見つけてくれた。
Like, the enemies are still around. You all got time to chat?
参ろう。
御意。
血の定めから逃れることしかできぬとはな。この城を出ていずこへ参ろうか。まずはアシナの国を離れるか、あるいはどこかに身を隠すか。そなたはどう思う？
御意のままに。
I think I'm covered in blood.
そなたは変わらぬな。いや、懐かしいと思うてな。さあ、参ろう。行こう。ここを抜ければ。
So the siege is following me? Okay. Alright, who's taking care of the lights? This doesn't seem like a very secret passage if somebody's tending to the lights. Scarecrow? Scarecrow. Well, this isn't something designed for cinematics. I don't know what is.
行こう。ここ。
Well, I called it.
久しいな、ミコよ。叔父上の墓前以来か。
源一郎殿。私は。すまぬ。
お任せを。
邪魔立てするか、巫女の忍びを。
Like, you've got a great big ass fucking great bow on your back. Why are you gonna fight me with a sword? Well, that obviously didn't go very well. I suspect this might be a supposed to lose fight. Doesn't mean I don't want to fucking do well on it. Sorry, I don't know what that mechanic means. Oh yeah. That explains why he needs the new left arm. Definitely a supposed to lose fight. I would have liked to have performed better on it, though.
Shinobiとてこの程度か。ミコはもらっていくぞ。
私の定めではないと見える。
Shinobi prosthetic. The artificial arm of a shinobi, passed down by the sculptor. A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and is stained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained. Touch remnants. Okay.
So 優しい顔の仏様はわしの彫ったもんじゃねえ。まことの武士が彫られたものだ。人が己の内にあるものと向き合う。そういった時に助けとなるだろう。
己の内にあるものと。
So touch the darkness within, then.
悲しみ、あるいは古い過去の記憶、そういった類のものじゃ。
Okay, so I guess that's going to be my modifications MacGuffinry. But honestly, at this point, I'm tempted to like restart this and run through it with unseen aid 30%. Okay, so I've got a stat of that now. I'm really tempted to just like restart so that I can try that fight at the end and do better. Because I wonder if that cutscene changes. Because like he said, is that all that Shinobi has to offer? I wonder if that line changes if I actually like get the 2 circles that it showed that I could get off of him. So not to continue. Okay, so yeah, new game. And then lots and lots of skipping of cutscenes. Hopefully I can skip cutscenes. If I can't, I won't be as tempted to do this. Ah, good. I can skip. At the very least, I can either skip or it will... what's the word? Let me skip something I've seen before. Maybe it won't let me skip something I haven't seen before. An item in the well is tempting me. I suspect I'll be able to come back to this level at some point, and that's probably what's up. So yeah, even here in the well, you can't grab a ledge unless it's specifically marked with the yellow dust. Oop, I almost walked right off that ledge because I pressed B for some reason, thinking that would cling me to the wall.
特に稼いなどしておりませんが、構わぬのでしょうか。
大事ない。刀もなく、気力すらない。奴はもうただのふぬけ。
Oh, you are the bastard that was shit-talking me. You were the mini-boss. Neat. Glad that I stuck you in the shoulder twice. And then... You know what? This time I'll leave the grunt up here alive. You had the forbearing to think, you know, should we maybe go finish that guy off in the well? It's like... yes, that would have been the wise decision. Just gonna kind of speed run through this now. Know my way around. Oh, I can run now. Oh, no I can't. Never mind. I am full of shit. Sure, I find and grab all the shinies. I know there was a shiny in the roof up here. Above. Okay, I keep going for the jump button to climb up the ledge. Skip. Sword kit. And now I can sprint. Okay, and that's all there is to that then. Okay, so it won't let me out until I use the menu and equip the items and stuff. I'm curious how that item will function. Well, that didn't work for some reason. Interesting. Either way. Alright, I managed to time that out really well. So it looks like you parry the weapon, not the hand, compared to Dark Souls. No, you're a free kill. You're gonna die. I resent that I cannot walk through this, or around this, or anything at all. Yes, you saw something. Better go check it out. Better come check it out. I'm not going to throw you off the ledge. I'm kidding. I'm going to throw your dumbass side off this ledge. There it is. That got him to spot me even faster. Okay. Counter slash can be after deflecting attacks. Deal positive damage without giving the enemy time to recover. Okay. So if you can't death blow them right away, it's called the counter slash. Ow. Alright, maybe I should just die so that I can come at this with full health and a healing item. Because it doesn't look like there's any checkpoint that I can use to top off or refresh until after I die at least once in this prologue. What will I do under? Last communed idol. So what does that do? I suspect that here in the tutorial that would actually cause a full heal, like as if I had died without actually giving me a death. Yeah. So I should have used that instead of just wandering forward to my death. Alright, so just spamming the button won't automatically grab the death blow. Alright, that was clean. Oh, you can miss that jump. I was about to say. It's like, I wonder if you can even miss this jump or if they kind of guide it. too soon. Come here, champion. Come on. Oh, come on, get a little bit closer. Well, you're either going to go off the ledge or you're going to turn around, and then I'm going to murk you there. One way or the other, you die. Okay, so I can't attack him that much. Yeah, I fucked up the guard and the parry. Okay, so he doesn't seem to react to me being guard broken. Still, this is probably good practice, because it looked like the actual boss after this mini-boss. Oh, full reset. Okay. I wonder if all of the enemies are reset if I use the item. Probably. Enemies do have a fairly large spotting radius. Oh, I fucked that up already. Oh, and he knocked me right off balance, too. You know what? Battle practice. Come at me, boys. Running attack. Oh, I didn't mean to parry him. I just was blocking. Which I should be doing more of, it seems. Okay, so if you just block an attack, it doesn't do anything to stop them. They'll just swing at you again. Good to know. Oh, so there's a little bit of forgiveness there. Oh. Hit. You're the only unique enemy here. The rest of these peasants. Alright, and much like Bloodborne, the finishing attacks will knock the enemies back. Oh, forgot to block. Trade. Alright. Looks like there's an attack that's unique to after you dodge. So I wonder if I killed this guy and then use the idol, will it reset him as well, or will that count as like a checkpoint? Didn't block that. Just blocked that, no parry. Oh, backed up, but it wasn't good enough. Alright, so you can't pursue after you block and parry successfully, even on him. Oh, I see. His bar regenerates up there. So you do have to keep the pressure on, and he's got pressure on you as well. My bar is at the bottom, his is at the top. I wasn't paying attention to those before. wonder if I didn't get the block off in time because I was still crouching. Can't tell for sure. Challenge you. Alright, so the running attack had some momentum on it, it looks like. Oh! Pressed the right trigger too soon after I pressed the left. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, so I guess deflection isn't the only tool in my arsenal. I can just use blocking and dodging and such. Alright, so now that I've killed him, I want to test this. Checkpoint. Alright, cool. I wonder if that's helpful against the boss at the end. I don't actually know what it does, and since it's consumable that I don't yet have a renewable resource for, I don't want to use it. I bet that I can. Ah, if I'd actually not over-tapped the jump button there, that would have worked. Because I went into a kicking motion instead of a jumping, or a ledge grab motion. Okay, so if I press A in mid-air, it will queue up a wall kick for the next surface I encounter. I will keep that in mind. Over-tapping buttons is definitely not going to be rewarded in this. Now, my important thing is, was there anything down in the moat besides the geckos that I should care about at all? Because I'm not getting anything for killing enemies here at this point. So at this point I should have, yeah, 2 pellets. I want to make sure that I've gotten both of those. This is cool. I love this. That'll never get old. I think I could probably jump that, honestly. Yep, and then there's the third one. Skip. Oh, it won't let me sprint. Okay, so it will catch me even if I go off to the side. Skip. Ooh, you will cut into me fast. So that just means dodge, I bet. That was a little tricky. Looked like he reacted to me trying to heal. Oh, wrong trigger. Oh, I can actually attack him to interrupt that. That's simple. Was that entire thing considered the red symbol, or I don't know. Didn't seem like I could block it. Oh, he clipped me. Ha! Bummer. Like I'm tempted to try it again, but eh. Oh, there's remnants all over the place now. That must be an online feature.
その優しい顔のマークして踊りかそう。お前さん、名は何という。その目、さしずめ、任に破れた狼。
Oh, and there's all the purple dots.
それが忍びじゃな。わしは仏を掘らなきゃなら。お前さんはお前さんで好きにしな。
何故俺はここにいる。
ただ拾ったのよ。屍かどうかもわからぬものを野良犬に食わせてやることもあるまい。
どれほど俺は眠っていた。
お前さんを拾ってからずいぶん経つぞ。
そうか。
じゃが主の主はまだいい。
Why does everybody know that? Like, why does everybody know who I belong to?
囚われとなっている。だがすぐにもその血を利用されちまうだろう。お前さんを見ればその価値は十分にあろうというものじゃ。
この左腕、俺に何をした。
そいつ
You should sound more thankful about having a new arm, sir.
石腕の狼にはおあつらえ向きの牙じゃろうて。仏を掘るには無用でな。お前さんにくれてやる。
Oh, he's missing his left arm.
そいつはただ失った腕を補うもんじゃない。任具を見つけたらわしのところに持ってくるがいい。
任具だと。そうか。このからくり。
察しがいいな。任具を持ってきたら忍び義手に仕込んでやる。そうすりゃその義手のありがたみがわかるじゃろうさ。しゃべりすぎたな。いい気な。
巫女様の血が利用されるとはどういうことだ。
わしも詳しいことなど知らん。ただ流院、そう呼ばれる特別な血があるという。主の主はそれを持っておる。
それゆえ巫女様は
付け狙われる。お前さんの体が妙なことになっておるのもそのせいかもしれぬな。お前さんもそうじゃが、この荒れ寺にはおかしな客がまあまあ訪れる。寺を出て右手の広場にもそうした者が一人おる。妙なことになっておる者同士、気が合うかもしれんな。
Alright, then. So what's the story with these things? Huh. So is this a bit like the Phantom system that would be in Dark Souls? Because it looks like he's walking around touching remnants like I was just doing. Interesting. Aha. Purse filled with a small amount of sen. It can be used to acquire the sen inside. It has a somewhat satisfying weight to it. The sen in this purse is not lost upon death. Aha. Careful about your loose change there, son. You might drop it when you die. Shinobi can leave behind shadows of their past actions known as remnants. Remnants are left to discipline one's peers. Some are masters of the way ahead, others provoke sporting rivalries. Okay. Oh, sword's out. 2 of them, both of which went to storage, it looks like. Commune with the sculptor's idol. The sculptor's idols serve as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting at a sculptor's idol will completely replenish vitality and restore one of the use of resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems in storage will be added to your current inventory. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies. Shobi Prosthetics grappling hook allows access to normally unreachable places and a chance to take the high ground. Nearby grapple points are designated with a circular symbol. When this symbol turns green, the grapple point is within reach. Okay. I guess that explains all of the branches that I was considering to be peculiar. Pardon me. Friendly, aren't we?
名乗られぬか。だが、腕ある忍びとお見受けした。忍びの技ならば、あるいは。そこもとよ。ぜひ、それがしと立ち会ってもらおう。
Alright then. Okay, I am terrible at parrying it, I'm like. So is he just fucking dead? Oh, okay then, he gets back up. Okay then. So are you just here for me to practice with? That would be cool. I need that. You mean when you slapped me twice before I got it? Friendly, aren't we? Yes, please.
行き場を失った者が集うようだ。俺、現にそれがしもここにおる。だからそこの賽銭箱にも時折何やら流れ着くのよ。この社には現にだからそ。しからば参る。
Okay, so I had that right. When you dodge, you do get a unique attack. Okay, so it will... no, okay, so he's standing in more or less the same position. I just finished punching him around then. Definitely want this practice. Sometimes relentless attacking... No, so no additional tips, just get better. Yeah, I'm definitely way too slow with it. Very too slow with it. So slow with it. So more or less as soon as I see him making the attack, I should press it. Yeah, I'm always too slow with it. I love that this is here. Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the ox is illuminated, it means an item has found its way inside. So I guess if you throw an enemy off a ledge and it would drop an item, it'll just end up here. That's a neat trick. Saves you having to save and quit to get those items. Okay, so you could sit at this and probably do tasks without resting and recovering enemies. Hello, then.
誠に息を吹き返したのですね。流因の力。この目でしかと見ることになるとは。
何者だ。
エマと言います。猿お方に仕えるクスシです。
猿お方とは。
すみませぬが、主の命にて明かせません。ただ、あなたを助けよと。そう仰せつかっています。信用しろとは言いません。ですが、私は主の命を果たさねばならぬのです。あなたが持っている薬水のひょうたん、それはもともと私が作り上げたものです。クスシとして助けとなりましょう。
Didn't it say that was made by somebody called Dogen?
このひょうたん、お主が作ったというのか。
はい。元は九郎様のためにあなたが譲り受けていたのですね。気づいているかもしれませんが、このひょうたんの薬水はおのずと湧き出します。尽きたとて少し休めばまた満ちるでしょう。
クスシとしての助けとは。
ひょうたんの種をお持ちください。
種だと。
はい。薬水はひょうたんの種より湧き出します。 新たな種を加えれば薬水の傘が増すでしょう。手に入れたら持ってきてください。
わかった。
一つ
なんだ。
少し顔を見せてください。
Eh?
何
I'm over here.
白いあざ。これは生まれつきですか？
Wait, what?
ならば流飲を受けた者に現れる。
Oh, the ash I thought was just smeared on my
あるい
face.
は兆しか。
もう良いか。
ああ、十分です。無礼をしました。すみません。白いあざはならば、あるいは、では。
Well, I definitely don't have any seeds, that's for sure. Moving forward, I guess. Okay, so here's that's just a one and done precedent it happens thing. You don't interact with it once you're in flight. Oh. Okay, so I guess the gating here is just you have grapple hook, you can move around. You don't have grapple hook, you're good. Because I think this is exactly the same place I just got done dying. You know, instantly travel between sculptor items that I've already been communed with. Okay. There are many tether points. That's interesting. Yeah, I already figured that out. Nobody's here, though. Which I suppose is fortunate, since I just walked my dumb ass right off. Ah, spacing is probably important, I guess, then. Enemies drop loot such as items and money. Multiple enemies can be looted at once, and from some distance away. Items found in the world are different than loot, in that they must be approached to be picked up. Press and hold to acquire loot. Oh, that's what that motion is. Okay. That's me sucking in loot. Yeah, cool. That's what the wind is for, I suppose. Piece of pottery that breaks with a satisfying crack when thrown. Throw it at an enemy to draw their attention. Throwing and smashing such pieces made for a popular sport amongst Ashina boys. Even after growing up, they remembered the old games well. Whoop. Oh, I can use the grappling hook even from here. Check behind him before I jump on his head. Oh, wrong button. I tried to grapple on attack. Okay, so definitely got to be careful with the grappling hook because it doesn't quietly move you about like grabbing ledges does. That did not work out as I had intended. immediately went for the right trigger after the left. That was a bad mistake. That was close. I'm actually going to make the executive decision to try that again. That said something like I didn't get to read that entire loading screen. That said something about unlocking new skills by completing training sessions with him. So should I go back and complete the attacking one, I wonder? So you don't have to be crouched to do that. Just get behind them before they fully notice you and you're good. Alright, I'm getting the flow up a little bit better. I'm still not confident in my ability to decide when I need to block to cause a parry, though. Oh, and I keep pressing the block button when I want to grapple. Cool, I wondered if I could do that. Now you look like you might show something interesting. You actually ended up having to fight him. I think both of them will probably end up seeing no matter who I go for first. This is the point where I'd love to experiment with distraction items, like that ash or that shard, the pottery shards, but since I don't have a shop to renew them yet, I'm going to give in to my hoarder nature and not use them yet. Looks like grappling hook is silent, but probably not perfectly stealthy. I'm not sure why I didn't get a death blow there at any point. Not dogs. Not from somewhere's famous dogs. Alright, ham-handed that up pretty well. Ungo's sugar. Sugar candy made in temple sustaining Ungo's blessing. Temporarily reduces vitality damage taken from physical attacks. Bite the candy and take the Ungo stance to impart its inhuman benediction. By doing so, you endure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Simpo monks spread this candy across Ashina in honor of her military heroes. Okay. So is that like Iron Skin from Dark Souls? A unique tool, to be sure, but not the most useful in a lot of situations. Definitely could have executed that fight better before. Okay, I'm always fast to press the trigger right after I block, even if I didn't successfully get the parry a lot of times. I need to curb that habit. Revive the dogs. Looks like it did. Oh, and it looks like they're pretty good at spotting. Alright, it's not nest-worthy, but gets the job done when necessary. Okay, so I can kill him without his friend noticing. Oh, this is just this has got to be a nightmare for enemies. Why would you stand into the death fields? Wow, if that got all of these two corpses while I was down there, that is a really good radius for that, isn't it? And I can grapple wall in midair. Good to know, good to know. Alright, so if in a pinch, and I need to close distance real fast, I can use the dash to move forward. And it won't instantly get me spotted, but it's definitely not the same as being crouched. Wasn't there an enemy in front of the gate? I swear there was an enemy in front of the... Oh, I'm looking right at him. Okay, so it is important to lock on when you're jumping down because it may have looked like I was spamming it there, but I was actually tapping and then waiting and then tapping again to try and see if I couldn't space it out to still trigger it, but it's there is a bit of precision required from you for that. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this game. I can feel that already. Like, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this. I'm not necessarily going to be good at it for a good long while, but I am gonna have a lot of fun. Let me check that real quick. So if I then take your attack lesson, will that give me something? Unlock something? What's up?
それが力版 さらに参るぞ まだまだ
Oh, so that's what's up. You can charge up your attacks. And it looks like enemies might react to that, because even he already deflected that one.
さすがだな、そこもと。そこもととの修練だが、そろそろより誠の戦いに即したもの。
Alright, so he does unlock something new if you could take all of the lessons.
それがしも殺す気でかかろう。そこもとの修練としても、その方が好ましかろう。どうした？
なぜそこまで。
半分は退屈しの
Out of boredom.
もう半分はそうじゃな。そこもとの眉間のシワを取ってやりたいのよ。
Punching bag for catharsis. Sure, why not? Free combat is now available.
この社にはゲだがそこでは
承知。
Too soon, and then I didn't recover in time. Okay, so that's, to stay down after being knocked to the ground surely means death. Safety roll can be used to quickly recover from... Okay, so I noticed that before. You will not automatically get up naturally. You need to do that. We traded blows. So since I don't have a stamina bar, that's a unique aspect to this game. Instead, it's just the posture system for you and the enemy. More. More. Give me more. I love this combat. Gotta get my head around it. Yeah, I always wait too long because I'm trying to parry the hand from Dark Souls instead of the weapon, which is what you need to parry here. I noticed that I don't quite switch back to fast attacks after strong attacks, and that's not a mechanical problem, that's just my brain having issues switching between inputs. So something I'm thinking about, the fact that this guy is here means that if I do ever take a break from Sekiro, I can come over to this guy and like at least break the majority of the rust off before throwing myself into death. Which is neat, I suppose. So do any of you actually sell anything? I don't actually have one of those seeds, right? No, I don't. Wait, what did he just say? I think he was telling me not to mess with something like this, because I know I interacted with this before, and he said that it wasn't his. His predecessor made it or something. The true sculptor, whatever that means. Okay, so I can't quite get on the roof of the temple like that. Well, either way. So is there any other approach to this than going up that way? I mean, it does look like there's land down there, but I suspect that that's a lethal fall. A speedrun of this game must be just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, I swear. Because, like, I are still, like, just already I feel how clunky I am at using the controls. But somebody who's good at this is probably legendary to watch. Set checkpoint here, set up in the back. So I fucked that up, even with the lock on. Keep that in mind. So a lock on isn't just a free pass. Some precision is required. Nice thing about the grappling hook, I suppose, is if and or before you're confident in your jumping, you can just lean on the grappling hook. Ah, right, dogs, don't go that way. So despite how badly I fucked that up by not getting the plunging attack, I managed to not take any damage, so I'm proud of my ability to handle that already, I guess. I wondered if there might be some... Ah, hello, what? What's with the fucking chicken? Or rooster, I suppose, but still. What? Why is there just a chicken up here for me to fight? Like, what? What was that about? I feel a little bad for having had to kill him. Now I'm above the dogs, okay. Oh, it looks like the dogs are actually trying to spot me. Doesn't look like the dogs are prone to dropping items. Oh, but there is stealth field over here, which I could probably use to sneak up on the dogs. Good. Without a wall to kick off of, I couldn't actually get that. Man, I can't grab that ledge, I don't think. Trebuchet? Something like it, I think. Looks like some kind of big boy over there. Trying to see if there aren't any other mooks down here. Sure, show me what you're gonna show me. Okay, that seems like kind of a pointless. I can get inside here. Shuriken wheel. Mechanical device made by the mechanical genius Dogen. Can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. While it is palm-sized, a surprising number of shuriken can fit into the shuriken wheel, as the edges were designed for stacking. A fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with a shinobi's talent. Okay. Can be used on their own. By giving them to the sculptor, they can be fitted to the prosthetic. You can quickly return the sculptor's idol by using a homeward idol. So that's my cue to go ahead and do that, I suppose. Because unlike the Dark Soul, it doesn't look like this costs you anything to use this idol. Repeatedly getting hit by poison-based attacks will apply the poison status abnormality, and I couldn't actually finish reading that.
なんだ。
お前さ、勘が戻ってきたようじゃな。ちっとは忍びらしくなってきたように見える。とっておきな。
Esoteric text. A book of secrets that details a variety of techniques employed by shinobi. Grants the ability to learn shinobi style skills. Within this text are the inherent and the innermost secrets of the shinobi arts, such as attacks performed in the air and hiding one's body to avoid detection. Such moves could never be practiced by samurai.
忍びの技じゃ。侍には真似できぬ。忍びの戦う術が書いてある。まあどうするかはお前さん次第よ。戦う術など忍びだけでもあるまいて。
Only an esoteric text of a combat style will allow its skills to be acquired in the sculptor's idle skill menu. Each enemy defeated provides skill experience. Skill points are acquired once enough experience is gained, which can be spent to unlock skills. Some skills can also be learned by obtaining items or defeating enemies. I'm beginning to notice that my headphones are not jiving with my glasses all that well around my ears. Okay, but I came here to give you this.
任務か。忍び騎士は騎馬じゃと言うたが、任務を仕込むことでその牙は形を変えることができるようになる。敵立てならば打ち砕き、素早き敵ならば仕留め撃つ。仕込んだ任務が増えるだけ敵を殺す術も増えるじゃろう。殺す相手なりの殺し方を持つ。そういうことじゃ。
Sounds like taking a page out of the sniper's book.
血生臭いことを言うておるから仏の顔も鬼になるのよ。どれ貸してみろ。わしが任務を仕込んでやろう。
Cost spirit emblems to use. Pull a shuriken loaded into the wheel and launch it at a target in a single flowing motion. A swiftly thrown shuriken damages enemy vitality and posture, particularly against those with a tendency to take to the air. Assuming that he's going to consume spirit emblems. Okay, so it keeps saying that, but I don't actually know what those are. You got anything new to say? What was that? Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeated enemies in the world and purchased from sculptors' idols. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you. Interesting.
狼殿、司祭はまだわかります。あなたの体は世の断りから外れているようです。返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
わかった。
司祭はまだ返事あれ。
わかった。
Okay, so what do I do? Okay, it just tells me I don't have any, which I figured. So that little white ping that just happened, was that an indication that I should go look? Oh, hello, there's a cave over here. Well, whatever's in here, I could have had access to it right away. I see, so this is probably... I figured that would flip the wall, but apparently that's a one-way shortcut from somewhere. So in the bottom right, I notice I've got two somethings. I suppose that is... Oh, okay. I was about to say, it's like, I see that I've got a new HUD option, but I can't actually use the tool yet. Must equip it first, I guess. Okay, so I can have up to 3, I guess. And it won't let me just fire it blindly, I guess. But I've got someone to practice it on.
そこもそれがしを使う。
Nothing for the actual shuriken, it looks like.
この社現にそこのでは承知。
So will it let me use this in combat? Yeah, it will. Oh, I don't press Y. Y changes it, I bet. Right trigger fires it. Yeah, I don't actually know how to get those back. Interesting.
この野手現だがそこのまた来るがそこ。
Alright, I noticed it didn't refill those after I used them in practice against him. The acquire skills menu has been unlocked. New skills can be learned by spending skill points. Purchase spirit emblems. Drifting white paper doll. Feelings of remorse are not limited to the hearts of mankind. Such a sentiment may even manifest itself in a fleeting illusory form, using certain actions, such as prosthetic tools, to consume spirit emblems. And for the time being, since I have nothing else to spend my money on, I'll just stock up on those. New skills can be acquired by spending skill points in the skill menu. New combat styles can be learned through obtaining esoteric text for each style. There are 3 types of skills: combat, shinobi, and latent. Combat arts must be equipped to be used, but in shinobi, martial arts, and latent skills are always in effect upon being acquired. Interesting. Spinning attack that can hit several enemies at once. The sharp cut combined with the force of the spin can strike multiple foes and deal damage even when guarded. When surrounded by enemies, this shinobi technique can open the path to victory. Well, I can learn it. Although it would set me back from getting this. And I think I want this, because dealing posture damage is the more important thing than just hitting a lot of enemies that are blocking, I guess. So, let's, it said that the shuriken was mostly for enemies that favored jumping a lot. I get grappled to the point I'm already grappled on. So I did say that I can get those emblems from enemies. I'm just wondering how that'll work. Like, do I have to hoover the enemy? Or is there a more natural progression to it? Okay, so I can just walk up to enemies. Alright, I think that white splash there meant that I picked up an emblem. Yeah, and I now have 13 in stock instead of 12. So that works a bit like blood vials from Bloodborne, I guess? Or Quicksilver bullets, even. next question then would be, does that happen only when I hover, or can I get those for free from enemies? Just by walking, like just by killing. I have to get real close to that. Yeah, so I haven't hoovered, and he does have loot, but it gave me the spirit emblem automatically. That's important. Grab the ledge, please. Thank you. Very ham-handed. Bye-bye. Yeah, the pull radius on that is really good. And buying spirit emblems is of no consequence whatsoever. So even just running through these mooks here. I wonder if I would have missed. Okay, so the dogs can still give you spirit emblems. But I wonder if I would have missed that one just now if I hadn't held it down so that it went for the long stab. So can I sneak attack this if I get behind it? Oh, but they're very fast at spotting you. Yeah, I've never noticed them actually dropping loot. Like the hooverable loot. Oh, can I get the chicken now? Can I sneak attack the chicken? I can! Why am I being mean to chickens? I mean, free spirit emblems, maybe? Question mark? That looks very wall kickable, but I don't actually see a ledge or anything that I can grab on it. Something tried to spot me just then. Oh. Looks like he is very alert. That one. So will one of you show me a plunging attack on him? Or the failure thereof? What even is going on with this? I have no idea what the point of this one is. Let me just... And now you're a normal enemy. Perilous. Okay, so good. This is the thing I saw in the beginning. Some enemies use unguardable perilous attacks. Things find with danger. These occur. They watch carefully and look to perform a specific response. Left button as thrust lands, deflect. A before sweep lands, jump. For grabs, jump or sprint out of their range, or B, step dodge. So that's when you jump, I guess. That actually almost worked. I noticed you jump before. I want to shoot you in the face when you do that. No. Oh, damn, I died. Oh, that death message is different from the first one. That one's gray.
狼よ我が血と共に生きてくれ
Divine Heir's blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrective power. One charge is always restored by resting in a sculptor's idol. Killing enemies restores additional charges. Resurrection becomes unusable immediately after using it, but killing enemies will make it available again. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I can't interrupt him with that. Oh, and then I died again anyway. God damn. That's the real death, it looks like. Experience toward the next skill point and current sen in hand are halved upon death. Everything lost is gone for good. There are no known means to escape this loss. However, through the grace of the gods or Buddha, it may not be impossible. I noticed I've got some symbols on there. I don't know what those are about. Pink symbols down there. Pit. He saw nothing. Oh god, I just barely got that in time. Well, I am definitely very ham-handed at this. I wanted to see if I could defeat him, if I could theoretically get those monies back, but it looks like that is not the case. Or at least not yet. Because it seemed to suggest that there was theoretically a method, but... Actually, let me just... I would jump, but I don't know how that would affect him spotting me. Alright, so if he deflects me like that, just backing away doesn't seem to be a good solution. Not that it stopped me doing it. I'm not actually, like, properly learning this guy. I need to. I'm just dying to him over and over again. I keep trying to do all the fancy things. Resurrection cannot be performed repeatedly over a short period of time, but obtaining resurrection power... Blah, 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 blah. Damn it, nothing... I can't read that fast. Unseen aid. What? Half of skill experience and center lost upon death. There is a way to avoid this on rare occasions. Through the unseen aid of gods and Buddha, one may spare this loss. Chance of receiving any aid can be seen in the pause menu. Okay. I don't know what relevance that has to my current endeavors, because he still needs to die, and I haven't figured out how to kill him yet. Yeah, you dust that shoulder off, so that I can cover it in blood. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I forgot about you. I didn't need this. I've got a fight to do. Why am I killing this chicken again? I almost got spotted there. So even if I successfully deflect that, it still does a bunch to me, and I don't get any opportunity to attack after the fact, so there's no point to it. I don't know what the correct response is to being deflected, honestly. Oh, he jumped at me, and I just didn't even pay attention. Oh, maybe dodge left or right? He always seems to go for that after a deflection of his own. Oh, I'm still in range. I was trying to just space that out that time. This is a cutscene? Rot Essence Sculptor. Somewhere, a pained cough rings out continuously. The man who coughs zealously sculpts statues of Buddha to avoid being consumed by the building flames. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. The more one with the power of the dragon's heritage dies, the more a sickness known as dragon rot spreads through the world. Dragon rot is not caused by resurrection. It has a chance to occur only when the wolf truly dies, repeatedly. The more rot essence wolf has, the lower the chances of receiving unseen aid. Ah. So that's a key item, and it has the sculptor's name on it. That seems really relevant and important.
物資殿には会われましたか？
俺
はい。我が師道元より聞いたことがあります。流因は海星の力を授けることができる。しかしそれは常ならぬ力。繰り返せば やがてよどみがあふれ、関わった者に病として降りかかる。その病を流害と呼ぶと知りながら、それを止められなかったは私の不明です。すみません。
その流害を治す術は。
わかりません。ですが突き止めねば。まずは死の残した記録を当たってみます。
頼む。
海星の力は九郎様の流因の巫女の力と言われています。海星の力を与えられた者は幾度でも、また変わったことがあれば海星の力が何も見返りを求めぬ。流害を治す。まずは死の残し。では。
So, there is a penalty in the game for just absurdly dying over and over too much. Oh, a new training option, you say? Ah, because I encountered that special emblem thing.
そこもそれがしを使い。力ばんま。
Deflecting once doesn't always mean an enemy will stop attacking. Consecutive attacks can be countered with consecutive deflections, which can greatly damage enemy posture. Okay, I see. So, but any failure will also greatly decrease my own posture. Ah, it's hard. Not undoable, but very hard to get consistently. Because I am not familiar with what I'm timing it for, actually. Yet. What's wrong is that I can't figure out the timing. I can't shake that Dark Souls instinct. It's for you, maybe. The lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. For enemies with seemingly unbreakable posture, use techniques such as dodge. Counterattack reduces their vitality, making their posture easier to break. Man, I am terrible at consistently getting parries.
立ち会いだった。しからば参る。
Those attacks cannot be guarded, but they can be countered by deflecting them or step dodging to the side of them.
まだまだ。まだまだ。
Yeah, it seems like the key here is to aim to put your guard up on the weapon rather than their hand. That's I've got so much muscle memory for parrying the hand rather than the weapon from Dark Souls. Quick attacks. Guarded or deflected, they must be jumped over to be avoided. Jump kicking an enemy during... Oh, jump kicking, okay. Good thing he can't die, because that shit looks lethal as hell. Oh, I can just do that whenever. I'll keep that in mind. Just jumping off of enemies' faces is actually a viable strategy. So before I was just doing that, and that wasn't of any value. Which is probably explaining why I was having so much trouble with that fight. For a worthy purpose is a bit refreshing. Mind going a little easier on me. This actually hurts quite a bit. Apologize or give thanks.
痛みをこらえ切られてくれたこと誠にかたじけなく
礼などよい。さっきはああいうだが痛みなら慣れておるさ。
そうかなんだ
それがしの死なずもそこもとの役に立ったのならば意味があったのやもしれぬ。この社にはだがそこのまたそこも
Interesting, you can grapple without actually landing to grapple again. That's probably going to become relevant at some point. Who was trying to pick me up there? Somebody on the other side of the wall. That door is open, but I'm going to ignore that. Alright, that's definitely not the answer. You know what? I'm out. I hadn't thought about it, but I can literally just do this to keep practicing and get better at this. I don't have to die. And it looks like this is early enough in the game that I'm considering the idea that since it seems like there is some kind of penalty building up for dying too much, it might not be a terrible idea to reset that penalty before it becomes problematic. I guess the thing that was trying to spot me before on the other side of the wall was just dogs. Where is there? That is fun. Once again, time to go. Okay, that's actually kind of slower than I would have anticipated. I went for several different options at once, and none of them were the right one. Oh, that was a consecutive. Okay. Alright, but I've already fucked this up, so time to go. Jumping is a good way to cover that grapple time, though. I would like to get up this wall, please. Thank you. It would be great if that wolf could not patrol into this fight. Well. Ow. Well, I went for the right input and just didn't hit him. Excuse me, gotta help myself out of here. Bye. Landed right next to that dog and he still didn't even notice me. Try it again with the correct approach this time. Yeah, I've got a long way to go before I'm really good at this game. I think most of it's just that it incorporates the Bloodborne system where you're encouraged to be really aggressive, but it has a lot more finesse to it. If you're not being precise, the game's punishing you for it, for sure. Don't be jumping at each other, that's just pointless. I just realized I could do that. That made a noise. Damn it, that would have been a good opportunity there, but I fucked it up somehow. I bounced on his head, what, like 3 times there before it finally gave it to me? Our loose pair breed, offering 4 of them to a sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. Remember, the wolf has 1. Seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. The ammo to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. The twisted gourd of medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago, but it was the extraordinary healer Dogen and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing nature of this seed. Now, my important question is, obviously you won't get those items multiple times, but can I at least fight that enemy multiple times? Because I would like to continue practicing on him. That was very much a fluke one. Enhanced physical attributes option has been locked. You can spend 4 prayer reads to create a prayer necklace, which will permanently increase your maximum vitality and posture. And he does not revive. That's a bummer. So I can't open that gate? I mean, I don't need to. Oh, okay. Apparently I picked dagger up from him while I was teleporting. So yeah, saving up to get this might actually help really well against that first mini-boss there. So when I kill that guy, do I like unlock training with you that can basically be used to simulate him, or is this supposed to be the simulation? Because it's a little dicey since he doesn't have high posture. He doesn't really simulate fighting that particular enemy that well. So there is a difference there. You have to pay attention to the animation that the enemy is using if you want to correctly avoid the red mark. Oh, hello? She's missing? Like, I just got the item that she wanted me to use for her. Is she in here? Oh.
あなたですか。流害の調べのため、物資殿が吐いた血の塊を。
血の塊。
はい。咳とともに出たものです。血の色がわずかによどんでいるような。しかし、これだけでは定かには。
できることはあるか。
流害にかかったものが吐いた血の塊。それがもっとあれば、より詳しい調べをできます。
流害にかかったものがいれば当たってみよう。
お願いします。
Or I could just keep dropping dead until everybody's got it, I suppose.
それをこちらに。種をひょうたん。これで薬水の傘が増すでしょう。
妙な薬だ。
妙ですか。うん。悪い気はしません。貢献があれば奇妙と思うことでも勇んですべし。それが我が師道元の教えですので。
そうか。
ひょうたんの種を見つけたならばまた持ってきてください。薬水のかさ増しをし。では。
お前さん、にぎやかな
物資。
会いに行ってよ。
Like, that feels bad. Like, my own fuck ups, just relentlessly practicing against that enemy basically brought rot on him. It is early enough in the game that I wouldn't particularly mind, like, just resetting this for a bit. Because, like, I haven't actually gained or invested anything at this point. And I would like to practice against that enemy a lot more. Like, it's a little salty that, because that enemy fights in an entirely unique manner from, Hanbei, I think his name is. Like, Hanbei's there for you to practice the basics, but he doesn't actively use unique attacks like those enemies, like that enemy I did just then. It had a name, but I've already forgotten it. How long have I been at this? Yeah, I do need to get to bed for work now. Alright, gotta go. I have to go through loading to quit the game. That's a little janky. That's a little janky.